Hi everybody, I'm Christina Martin and I'm standing in my farmhouse kitchen. It's December and it's finally getting cold outside here in Nova Scotia. Maybe you're having people over for a holiday party soon. Maybe you're hosting a game night for your friends and family. I'm going to share with you a recipe for an alcoholic beverage that is literally going to make you and your friends and family glow from the inside out. I can't drink it because I'm allergic to alcohol. It makes me cry. But yeah, I swear you're gonna love it. I'm going to make an attempt to describe myself. I'm a 5'2" white woman. I have highlighted blonde hair that goes just past my shoulders. My hair is also parted slightly to the right. I'm wearing all black V-neck t-shirt, and high-waisted black dress pants. I also have 3 gold necklaces on. They're very thin, and 3 gold bands around my left wrist. My eyes are blue, and somebody told me once when I was a kid that my nostrils are so big that you can drive a Mack truck into my head. My kitchen is very narrow. The cupboards are all white with silver handles, and the stove, countertops, kitchen sink, and sexy refrigerator are all black. Okay, so I discovered this wonderful beverage when I was on tour in Germany performing my music, and we stumbled upon the German Christmas markets where they serve Glühwein. Glühwein literally means glow wine. You typically would find people drinking Glühwein outside at the Christmas markets or around a campfire. In English, we know it as mulled wine. Though this drink is very popular in Germany, it actually did not originate in Germany. It was the Romans who invented mulled wine to use up all the wine that was going bad. So they would add honey and fruit to try to make it taste better, and spices too. Today, we're not going to use rotting anything. Okay, so let's get started. Let's make some Glühwein. Let's make some Glühwein. And the one and the two and You're gonna glow. You're gonna know. You're gonna... Step 1, get all your shit together. There are many ways to make Glühwein, but today I'm just gonna use what I have in my house. You'll need 1 crock pot, some kind of sweetener, agave, honey, maple syrup, but today I'm gonna use sugar because that's all I have in the house. A couple of oranges and maybe some pears. Cloves. Some nutmeg. Cinnamon sticks. A giant box of dry red wine. And a bottle of rum. And now we're ready for step 2. Pour all your shit together in a crock pot. We're just gonna put the crock pot on low because we don't want the Glühwein to boil. If it boils, you're gonna burn off the alcohol and people will not glow. You want there to be alcohol in the Glühwein. Don't boil the Glühwein. I'm actually gonna pour an enormous amount of red wine into the crock pot. Just fill her up. Ooh, it smells good already. Just fill this fucker up. I filled the crock pot about half full with dry red wine. I'm just gonna use 1 stick of cinnamon because you don't want it to, you don't want to die. I think it's a thing. If you eat too much cinnamon, you could die. Is that true?
Possibly.
So, about 4 centimeter long stick of cinnamon is going to work perfect. Just put it in the crock pot. This is going to make your entire house smell incredible, like the holiday season. I don't know what nutmeg does. The word nutmeg to me sounds very holiday friendly. So I'm gonna sprinkle some nutmeg in here. Do as the Romans do. The Romans added spices to their rotting wine to make mulled wine. I'm just gonna pour in some sugar. Check this out. I almost forgot. You're also going to need a cutting board and a knife. So I'm gonna take my pears and take the stems off, and I'm just gonna slice them fairly big, but keep the core out. And I'm gonna put these large pieces of pear into the crock pot, and this is gonna add some natural sweetness and pear flavor to the Glühwein. Okay, now I'm gonna take 2 oranges, and I'm just gonna start slicing them about, I would say, a little over ½ an inch in width. Okay, then I'm gonna take my cloves and I'm gonna stick about 5 or 6 cloves right into the orange slice, and then I'm gonna put that slice right into the crock pot, so they're floating along the top, and you're also going to get the orange juices and zesty flavors coming out into the Glühwein. They look really pretty too. You know, that's a lot of cloves in there, so I'm just gonna put the rest of the orange slices and squeeze out some juice. Right now, we've got our red wine, some sugar, and some orange slices with cloves stabbed into them. And I've got a 4-inch long cinnamon stick that's also mulling in there. What's left? Well, you could add a little bit of fruit juice if you had some. I don't have any in the house, so if this isn't sweet enough, I could add more orange juice. I could squeeze oranges into there. I could add more honey, sugar, but for now, we're just gonna let that mull. I have one more important ingredient, and it is rum. So I'm just going to pour, am I gonna use this whole bottle?
I don't think so.
Don't think I'm gonna use the whole bottle, but I am gonna be generous. We have here a 375 milliliter bottle of rum, Jamaican rum, and I'd say I'm gonna pour about half of the bottle. Dale is
no idea.
looking at me like I'm crazy, but I think that's because it's supposed to be boozy. I've got the crock pot on low heat because I don't want to boil it. As I said earlier, you don't want to boil off the alcohol. Now, we have people coming over for 7 o'clock, so it's 3 o'clock now. That's going to be about 4 hours. So it's fine to leave this in here as long as it doesn't boil for 2, 3, 4 hours. I mean, you could start drinking it as soon as it heats up, but the idea is to let it mull, let it ester, let it simmer. No, don't let it simmer, because that would mean it would boil. Let it mull, let the Glühwein mull. Step 3, taste that shit with the people that you love. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make Glühwein for your friends and family. And now I hope you can go and try your own version of this recipe. Happy holidays, everyone. Thanks for subscribing and liking and commenting. And please find me on my Patreon to learn more about my music and to sign up and support what I do.